Opening. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Today, we're diving deep into some Bitcoin USDT technical analysis. With the markets moving fast, there's a lot to unpack, and we'll go through everything from key price levels, indicators, and potential breakout zones to the overall sentiment surrounding Bitcoin right now. Let's get right into it. Price overview. Alright, so let's start with the current price action. As we look at Bitcoin's chart against Tether, BTC USDT, we're seeing a bit of consolidation after a significant push in the last few days. Bitcoin has been testing support around the $26,500 level, and it's been holding pretty strong there. But here's the thing, the market is at a critical point right now. Support and resistance. Let's zoom in on the support and resistance levels. First, the $26,500 zone has been holding well, and that's something we'll definitely need to keep an eye on. If Bitcoin breaks below this, we could see the price testing lower levels like $25,000, where there's a strong support. But on the flip side, if Bitcoin manages to hold this support and push back up, we have resistance looming at $28,500 to $29,000. Indicators RSI and MACD. Looking at the RSI, Relative Strength Index, we can see that Bitcoin is in neutral territory, hovering around the 50 mark. This tells us that we're neither in overbought nor oversold conditions right now, but the key here is that if we see a move above the 50 to 60 range, we could expect a bullish momentum shift. On the other hand, if we drop below the 40 mark, we might see some selling pressure increase. Next, let's talk about the MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Right now, it looks like the MACD is giving us a neutral to slightly bullish signal. The histogram is showing some momentum, but we haven't seen a strong crossover yet. If we get that bullish crossover, we could see a nice uptick in price, but it's not there yet. Key zones and potential scenarios. Now, let's look at the potential scenarios for today and the coming days. If Bitcoin manages to break through the $28,500 resistance, the next level to watch would be $30,000, which is a psychological barrier as well as a key technical resistance point. If we get there, it could signal a solid bullish trend to follow. But if we fall back below $26,500, we could be looking at a retracement down to the $24,000 range, which might not be a bad thing for long-term investors, as it could present a good buying opportunity. A dip to that level would also give us a chance to test the previous support, which could turn into a strong level for bounce back. Volume analysis. Volume is also crucial here. We've seen some increasing volume as Bitcoin broke through the 27,500 level earlier this week. But for this upward move to be sustained, we really need to see higher than average volume pushing through that $28,500 resistance. If we don't get that, the price may struggle to break higher and we might get some sideways action before the next move. Overall sentiment. Looking at the bigger picture, Bitcoin's sentiment is still a bit mixed. On one hand, we've got institutional interest growing, especially with the launch of new Bitcoin ETFs, and that's a huge positive. But on the other hand, macroeconomic factors are still at play: inflation, interest rates, and all the usual things that can cause volatility in the crypto markets. That said, if Bitcoin can continue to hold above $26,500 and break the $28,500 resistance, I think we could see a continued push towards $30,000 and beyond. If not, we might need to brace for a short-term pullback, which could offer a great opportunity to accumulate for the longer term. Conclusion. So, in conclusion, the Bitcoin market is looking pretty interesting today. Key levels are $26,500 for support and $28,500 for resistance. Pay close attention to the RSI and MACD for any signs of momentum shifts and watch for any increase in volume as Bitcoin approaches those key levels. We're in a bit of a waiting game, but if you're patient and watch the market closely, you'll be in a good position to make your next move. If you found this analysis helpful, drop a like, comment down below with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Catch you in the next video, and until then, trade smart. The market sentiment for USDT is mostly neutral since it is not driven by market speculation like Bitcoin or Ethereum. The primary use of USDT is for trading and as a store of value within the cryptocurrency ecosystem, allowing traders to hedge against volatility in other crypto assets. The sentiment surrounding USDT is influenced by broader market conditions, including regulation, trust in Tether's reserves, and its use in decentralized finance (DeFi) platforms. 3. Trading volume. The trading volume for USDT is high due to its widespread use across exchanges. On major platforms like Binance, Kraken, and Coinbase, USDT pairs with multiple cryptocurrencies, which boosts liquidity and helps maintain its price stability. Increased trading volume can often signal greater demand for liquidity in the market, especially during periods of heightened volatility with other assets. Resistance and support levels. Support level. USDT doesn't typically exhibit significant resistance or support levels since its price is pegged to USD. However, short-term deviations can happen in certain markets due to liquidity issues or large buy-sell orders. Resistance level. Likewise, USDT has little to no resistance level to worry about as it is anchored to one USD. 5. Indicators. Since USDT is a stablecoin, traditional technical indicators like Relative Strength Index, RSI, moving averages, or MACD don't have significant relevance here. These indicators are more useful for assets with volatile price movements, not stablecoins. 6th. Conclusion. USDT's price stability makes it less subject to the typical technical analysis indicators. Its primary role remains as a safe harbor in crypto trading, serving as a liquid asset and a store of value for traders during periods of market volatility. Shift. On the other hand, if we drop below the 40 mark, we might see some selling pressure increase. Next, let's talk about the MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Right now, it looks like the MACD is giving us a neutral to slightly bullish signal. The histogram is showing some momentum, but we haven't seen a strong crossover yet. If we get that bullish crossover, we could see a nice uptick in price, but it's not there yet. Key zones and potential scenarios. Now, let's look at the potential scenarios for today and the coming days. If Bitcoin manages to break through the $28,500 resistance, the next level to watch would be